Are you looking for a way to make extra income or even start a full-fledged business from home in 2025? You don't always need a massive investment or a huge warehouse. In fact, with the right machine, you can launch a profitable venture right from your garage or kitchen. In this video, I'm breaking down 24 business machines that you can easily buy on Amazon and use to make money this year. Let's get right into it. Wait, if you want to buy any of these machines, links are in the description. Number 1, laminators. They are unsung heroes for small businesses and crafters. With an affordable laminating machine, you can offer a range of services and products that people need in 2025. Think beyond protecting paper. Local schools and offices might pay you to laminate ID cards, licenses, and membership cards for durability. Event organizers often need menus and signage laminated so they're spill-proof and long-lasting. You can also create and sell laminated products yourself. For example, educational flashcards for kids or reusable dry erase charts. Some entrepreneurs even use laminators for foil printing, adding shiny gold or holographic foil to invitations and business cards for a premium look. By charging per sheet or per project, a laminator can quickly pay for itself. In short, a laminating machine from Amazon could launch a low-cost print finishing service that caters to students, teachers, restaurants. If you want to learn the marketing and small business setup guide, you can join our free newsletter. You'll get the deep dives and breakdown of each business directly into your inbox. 2. Tufting Gun. This electric gun lets you shoot yarn through fabric to create plush, tufted rugs with any design you can imagine. In 2025, tufted decor is in demand, from funky wall hangings to custom logo mats, thanks to viral DIY videos and the desire for personalized home goods. Turning tufting into a business is very feasible. Many artists and crafters are already making good money selling handmade rugs or offering tufting workshops. With a tufting gun of $150, you could start taking commissions for bespoke rugs featuring customers' favorite characters, sports team logos, or names. You can also make and sell your own designs online through Etsy or social media, where unique, handcrafted items command premium prices. Beyond selling rugs, some tufting entrepreneurs diversify. They teach beginners in paid online classes, sell DIY tufting kits with yarn and cloth, or even rent out tufting guns for events so people can try it. The profit potential comes from the relatively low cost of materials, yarn and backing cloth, and the high perceived value of a one-of-a-kind rug. 3. Sewing machines. A good sewing machine opens the door to numerous money-making ventures, from traditional tailoring to modern crafts. With consumer interest in custom handmade fashion and home goods holding strong, your sewing skills can be turned into a steady income. In fact, the sewing and quilting market is huge. The quilting segment alone is a multi-billion-dollar industry. To profit with a sewing machine, you might start a clothing alteration service. Busy professionals in bridal parties will pay for hemming, resizing, and bespoke tailoring. If you're design-minded, you could create and sell your own clothing line or accessories on platforms like Etsy. Home decor is another avenue. Think custom curtains, throw pillows, or memory quilts made from clients' old t-shirts. The beauty of a sewing business is its flexibility. One person sells $15,000 a month in hand-embroidered samplers. Trends in 2025 also favor sustainability, so offering upcycling services, turning old garments into new ones, can attract eco-conscious customers. Additionally, there's demand for sewing instruction. You could teach online classes or local workshops, turning your machine into a teaching tool. 4. Business card printing machines. Even in the digital age of 2025, tangible business cards remain a cornerstone of networking. This means there's money to be made by printing and supplying those cards, especially with a unique twist or on-demand convenience. A business card printing machine can refer to a small specialty printer, or a printer-cutter combo, that handles heavy cardstock or even plastic ID cards. By investing in one, you could start a service offering rapid, local business card printing. Picture setting up a booth at conferences or farmers markets where fellow entrepreneurs and freelancers often realize last minute that they're out of cards. You can design and print new ones on the spot. You can also cater to new small businesses in your area that need short print runs of cards without having to meet large minimum orders from big print shops. With a quality printer and cutter from Amazon, you're able to provide customization like different card sizes, glossy or matte finishes, or even foil accents. Public figures and realtors might want their photo on a card, easily done with a PVC card printer. Another angle is printing membership or loyalty cards for local clubs, gyms, or coffee shops. To compete with online print services, emphasize speed and personal touch. You help with design, you print small batches economically, and you deliver quickly. 5. Laser Welding Machine. This is no longer sci-fi. It's a cutting-edge tool that even small businesses can utilize and profit from. A laser welding machine uses a concentrated beam to fuse metals with extreme precision and minimal heat. While the upfront cost is significant, it opens opportunities in specialized repair and fabrication that command high fees. In 2025, industries from automotive to aerospace are seeking quick, precise welding solutions, and many are turning to portable laser welders for jobs big and small. The demand spans various fields: automotive workshops, maritime repair, machine shops, even jewelry makers. All value the fast, clean welds these machines produce. As a business owner with a laser welder, you could offer on-site repair services that traditional welding can't easily do. For example, fixing a stainless steel sink or a metal fence without disassembling it, because the laser can target a specific spot with little heat spread. In manufacturing, you might contract with small factories to repair molds, join delicate components, or weld high-value parts that require a spotless finish. Unlike arc welding, laser welding often needs minimal grinding or finishing, so you can complete jobs faster and take on more clients. Jewelry and dental labs also use laser welders to repair precious metals or assemblies that are too intricate for torches, another niche you could tap. 6. Vacuum Sealer Machine. These machines remove air and seal items in plastic, dramatically extending shelf life, keeping food fresh up to 5 times longer than usual. For an entrepreneur, that means you can produce goods in bulk and sell them over a longer period, or ship them farther without spoilage. If you're into culinary ventures, a vacuum sealer lets you create packaged food products like beef jerky, dehydrated fruits, cheeses, or marinated meats, and ensure they reach customers in prime condition. Many small farmers or gardeners, for instance, now sell dried produce or herbs year-round by sealing them airtight. With the boom in meal prep and delivery services, you could also start a home-based meal kit or prepared meals business. Cook and portion out healthy meals, vacuum seal them, and offer subscription meal plans that customers reheat at home. The vacuum seal keeps flavors locked in and freezer burn out, which adds serious value for health-conscious clients. Beyond food, artisans use vacuum sealers for things like packaging bath salts, soaps, or even electronics to protect from moisture. If you're at a farmer's market, offering vacuum-sealed packs, say of spiced nuts or dried mango, can allow you to charge a premium because the item is ready to store or gift. 7. Chocolate Tempering Machine. This machines melt and cool chocolate to the precise temperatures needed for a glossy finish and satisfying snap, a process that's tricky to do by hand. By automating it, you unlock the ability to produce artisan chocolates at scale with consistent quality. The demand for gourmet, high-end chocolates is on the rise. The global artisan chocolate market is on a rapid growth trajectory toward 2033 as consumers seek unique flavors and ethical handmade vibes. With a tempering machine, many countertop models are sold on Amazon for small business use. You could start a boutique chocolate business from home. You can target events. Think custom wedding favor chocolates with the couple's monogram, or seasonal collections for holidays. Small batches of personalized chocolates can fetch a high price, especially if packaged nicely and marketed as local or artisanal. Beyond direct sales, you could collaborate with local cafes and gift shops to carry your confections, supplying them regularly with your perfectly tempered treats. Another niche? Offering chocolate-making workshops where participants pay to use your equipment and learn the craft. The machine makes it much easier for beginners to get great results. Chocolatiers also know the value of tempered chocolate for coating fruits, nuts, or pretzels. You could diversify into those chocolate-dipped products as well. 8. Rotating Product Photography Stand. In the age of e-commerce and social media, a picture is worth 1,000 sales. A rotating product photography stand helps create 360-degree images and videos that make online listings pop. If you pick up one of these handy devices on Amazon, you can launch a product photography service, catering to the countless online sellers who need better visuals. The concept is simple. You place an item on the turntable, the stand rotates smoothly, and you capture a sequence of shots or a video. The result is an interactive 360-degree view that lets customers examine an item as if they're holding it, bridging the gap between in-store and online shopping. This was once a luxury only big retailers could afford, but a small setup now can achieve the same effect for local businesses. With your rotating stand, you could approach boutique owners, artisans, or even Facebook Marketplace sellers and offer to create spinning product videos or GIFs for their merchandise. As an example of profitability, if you charge even $20 to $50 per product for a photo set and you photograph 10 products in a session, that's a decent day's income from a piece of equipment. 9. Mini Label Maker. In a world obsessed with organization and personalization, a mini label maker can punch above its weight as a money-making gadget. These devices, like handheld or desktop thermal label printers, print out custom stickers and labels on the fly. How can that be a business? Consider the booming cottage industry of personalized products and branding for small businesses. With a label maker, you can offer custom labeling services. For instance, making pretty jar labels for a local jam maker, or printing ingredient labels for a homemade cosmetics startup. Labels are everywhere. Wedding favor tags, address labels, pantry organization stickers, kids' name labels, you name it. On Etsy and Instagram, sellers offering bespoke pantry label sets or cute planner stickers are doing brisk business. You could join them by designing and printing sets of vinyl labels with stylish fonts and selling them online. Because the label maker technology, often thermal printing, is cost-effective, no ink needed, just special placing paper, your margins on each label can be high. Let's say you use a mini Bluetooth label printer from Amazon to print 100 spice jar labels with a custom font. The material cost is low, and you can sell the set at a nice profit to a home decor enthusiast. 10. Candle making kit. The warm glow and enticing scents of candles never go out of style, and in recent years, handcrafted candles have seen a surge in popularity as decor and gifts. A candle-making kit, which usually includes a melting pot, thermometer, molds or containers, and wicks, is a low-barrier entry into this evergreen market. The global candle industry is sizable, around $14 billion in 2024, and still growing, and consumers are increasingly drawn to unique, artisanal candles over mass-produced ones. By purchasing a kit from Amazon and honing your formulas, you could start a candle business right from your kitchen. There are countless niches to explore. Eco-friendly soy candles with organic essential oils, candles with crystals or dried flowers embedded for the New Age crowd, humorous candles with witty labels, or luxury wooden wick candles that crackle like a mini fireplace. The initial supplies, wax, wicks, fragrances, containers, are relatively inexpensive in bulk, and each candle's selling price can be marked up significantly, especially if you brand it well. For example, a candle that costs $3 to $4 in materials can often sell for $15 to $20 or more, depending on size and design. You can sell online through Etsy or a personal website, at local craft fairs, or even on consignment in gift shops. Apart from direct sales, some candle entrepreneurs make money by offering DIY candle workshops or kits. 11. Laser Rust Remover Machine. These machines have been making waves with videos showing lasers magically erasing rust, paint, and grime from metal surfaces in seconds. You can find them on Amazon in portable form, using concentrated light to vaporize corrosion without harming the underlying metal. For you, that means you can offer restoration and cleaning services that are faster, cleaner, and often more effective than traditional methods like sandblasting or chemical stripping. There's strong demand for this across various industries. Think of auto restoration shops that need car chassis derusted, ship maintenance crews dealing with corroded parts, or city governments looking to clean metal statues and bridges. A laser rust removal service can cater to all of them, as well as everyday folks. For instance, you could advertise to remove rust from people's patio furniture, garden tools, or even cast iron antiques. Because the equipment is high-tech, clients often assume that the service won't be cheap, which allows for healthy profit margins. The value proposition is compelling. No abrasive damage, no harsh chemicals, minimal mess, and high precision. Marketing could involve dramatic before and after content on social media. Those clips of rust disappearing satisfy viewers and act as free advertising. 12. Laptop or PC. It's almost too obvious, but in 2025, a powerful laptop or PC is arguably the most versatile money-making machine you can own. With the rise of remote work and the global reach of the internet, a computer unlocks an endless array of business opportunities. In fact, about 1.57 billion people worldwide are freelancing or working independently as of 2025, many of them relying on their laptops to earn a living. How can you join them? One way is to leverage your skills in the freelance marketplace. A decent PC allows you to do graphic design, video editing, programming, writing, digital marketing, you name it, and sell those services on platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. If you have a creative streak, you can start a YouTube channel or a podcast. Modern PCs can handle video, audio production, and you can monetize through ads or sponsorships once you grow an audience. Many small entrepreneurs run the entire operations of their e-commerce shops from a laptop, from inventory management to customer service, meaning you can launch a global business from your couch. Additionally, consider online education, which has exploded. With a webcam and your PC, you could tutor students halfway around the world, teach a language, or create and sell an online course on anything you know. The key is to identify a marketable skill or product and then consistently put in the work. 13. Fruit Dehydrator Machine. Healthy snacks are in high demand, and a fruit dehydrator lets you tap into that market by turning fresh produce into shelf-stable goodies. These machines circulate warm air to remove moisture from fruits, or veggies, meats, herbs. Think dried mango slices, apple chips, beef jerky, etc. Dried snacks align perfectly with modern trends. They're seen as natural, often preservative-free alternatives to candy or fried snacks. With a dehydrator, you can source raw ingredients cheaply, especially if you buy in-season produce or work with local farmers for bulk deals and then create value-added products. For example, a pound of fresh apples can turn into several bags of cinnamon apple chips that sell at a nice markup. You could package mixed dried fruit medleys for hikers and busy parents, or create gourmet dried chili-spiced pineapple rings for cocktail garnishes. With the right certifications, you might even partner with organic grocery stores or sell online through health-oriented marketplaces. 14. Food Print Pen. It's like a mini inkjet printer, but for cappuccinos, cookies, marshmallows, or even beer foam. This gadget unlocks a delightful business idea: personalized, edible art. One popular use case already taking off is coffee printing at events. For example, printing company logos or guest photos on the foam of lattes and beers. Event planners love this kind of thing as a branding gimmick or a fun guest experience. With a portable food printer, you could hire yourself out to trade shows, weddings, or corporate events as the custom coffee station. Attendees get a drink with, say, their selfie or the event logo on it. Snap pictures, free social media exposure for you, and you charge the event host a fee. In fact, businesses are renting these coffee printers as eye catchers since they ensure people talk about the brand's booth. But the opportunities don't stop at coffee. Bakeries might pay you to print intricate designs on cookies or macarons for them. Setup costs are not bad. The food-grade ink and cartridges are available, and a basic handheld food printer is a few $100s. Once you have it, each print's cost is low, so profits mainly depend on your service pricing. 15. Mirror Photo Booth. These are full-length mirrors with hidden cameras and touchscreen animations that engage guests to take selfies, often with fun filters or props. Purchasing a mirror photo booth setup enables you to start a rental business for events like weddings, birthdays, proms, and corporate parties. The demand is sky high because it offers entertainment and instant keepsakes. Guests love posing and then receiving a printed photo strip or digital copy on the spot. As a business, it's relatively straightforward. You deliver and set up the booth, maybe supply some goofy props or themed backdrops, and the machine does most of the work while guests have fun. Renting out mirror booths is a trendy and profitable market right now. Clients might pay anywhere from $500 to $1,000 plus for a few hours rental, depending on the event and package. That may include unlimited prints, a custom template with their event name/logo, and an attendant, which could be you or a hired helper to assist guests. After just a few bookings, the booth can pay for itself. And from there on, your costs are minimal: paper and photo ink, plus travel and time. 16. Liquid filling machine. For anyone venturing into selling bottled products, whether it's homemade sauces, cosmetic lotions, essential oils, or even craft beers, this machine can be a game changer. On Amazon, you can find small tabletop fillers that are designed for small businesses, capable of filling everything from creams and perfumes to drinks and medicines. By incorporating one into your operation, you can significantly scale up production and present a professional, consistent product. Let's say you've been bottling hot sauce by hand funneling. It's messy, slow, and volumes vary. A filling machine will squirt the exact 5 ounces every time, hundreds of times an hour, freeing you to focus on other parts of the business like marketing or recipe development. The ability to fill quickly means you can take on larger orders, maybe a local grocery store wants to stock your sauce, that you'd hesitate to accept if doing it manually. Another money-making angle is contract filling. Other small-scale producers in your community, like a beekeeper with honey or a microbrewer with special edition brews, might rent your filling services because they can't justify a machine of their own. You charge per bottle or per batch to fill their product, essentially monetizing your machine's capacity. 17. Cutting plotter. It's basically a computer-controlled or manual cutter. Popular brands include Cricut or Silhouette. They can slice intricate designs out of vinyl, paper, fabric, and other thin materials. If you've ever seen those chic vinyl decals on car windows, custom t-shirt graphics, or beautifully detailed paper invitations, chances are a cutting plotter was at work. Buying one from Amazon can set you up in a craft business limited only by your imagination. One huge market is vinyl decals. You can design and sell stickers for laptops, wall art quotes, bumper stickers, or branding for local businesses. The machine allows precision and repeatability, so you can fulfill orders big and small. Another avenue is custom apparel. With heat transfer vinyl, you cut designs and then press them onto shirts, hats, tote bags, etc. 18. Popcorn machine. Who knew that the smell of fresh popcorn could signal not just a movie, but also a lucrative business? A commercial popcorn machine, the kind with the kettle popper and warming cabinet, can be your ticket to a high-margin snack venture. Popcorn has one of the most jaw-dropping profit margins in the food industry, often between 70 and 1,000%, depending on venue. The raw kernels, oil, and salt are dirt cheap, yet people readily pay a premium for a tub at a fair or theater. With your own popcorn maker, you can start small by selling at local events, county fairs, sports games, school carnivals, farmers markets, etc. Securing a spot as a vendor can be relatively easy, and once you're popping, the visual and aroma draw customers in like moths to a flame. For a few cents of ingredients, you might charge $3 to $5 a bag, which adds up fast. You can also create gourmet variations, drizzle with caramel, cheese, or specialty seasonings, and sell pre-bagged gourmet popcorn online or in local shops. 19. Badgemaking machine. Retro and modern at the same time, pin-back badges, or buttons, have never really gone out of fashion. A badge-making machine is a small press that lets you create those round metal or plastic buttons with pins on the back, often used for slogans, logos, or cute designs on jackets and backpacks. From political campaigns to pop culture fan merch, badges are everywhere, and they're super cheap to produce, usually just a few cents each for the parts. This means selling them can be highly profitable. One guide shows that for an initial outlay of around $530 on equipment and materials for 1,000 buttons, you could generate about $2,000 in sales, leaving a huge margin. To make money with a badge maker, you have a few paths. One is selling custom badges online, design witty or artistic graphics, and list packs of buttons on Etsy or at local record stores, comic shops, etc. People love to buy badges that express their personality or fandoms. Think funny catchphrases, pride flags, memes of the moment, or beloved pet pictures. Another lucrative avenue is events and fundraisers. 20. Induction sealer. Ever notice that satisfying foil seal you peel off when opening a new jar of peanut butter or a bottle of vitamins? That's done by an induction sealer, and it's a must-have if you plan to sell anything in jars or bottles and want a professional, tamper-evident seal. Thankfully, tabletop induction sealing machines are within reach for small businesses, and having one can elevate your product's credibility and open doors to retail. The machine works by using electromagnetic induction to heat the foil liner inside a cap, bonding it to the container's rim after the cap is screwed on. In practical terms, if you make and bottle, say, homemade salsa, skincare creams, dietary supplements, or even juices, an induction seal gives your customers confidence that the product is fresh and untouched. 21. Automatic coffee machine. The love for coffee is universal and unending, and where there's a caffeine craving, there's a business opportunity. An automatic coffee machine, particularly a commercial-grade one that grinds beans and froths milk at the touch of a button, can serve as the heart of a coffee-centered venture. There are two main routes here: operating a mobile coffee cart/truck or setting up self-serve coffee vending. Let's talk mobile coffee cart first. With a reliable automatic espresso machine, you can start a coffee cart and park it at high-traffic locations or events. Because the machine automates much of the drink making, you don't need to be a highly trained barista to deliver a consistent latte or cappuccino. Coffee has incredibly high margins. The ingredients in a latte, espresso, milk, might cost well under 50 cents, yet that latte sells for 3 to 5, depending on the market. Now, the self-serve route. Placing an unattended automatic coffee vending machine in a location. This could be in a hospital lobby, an apartment complex, or a college library, anywhere people would pay for a quick caffeine fix without a barista around. You'll have to refill beans, milk, and cups and do maintenance, but otherwise, it's passive income. 22. 3D printer. These machines create physical objects layer by layer from materials like plastic, resin, or even metal. The scope of products or services you can offer with a 3D printer is vast. One proven avenue is printing custom items for niche markets. For example, tabletop gaming miniatures, cosplay props, or bespoke phone accessories. If you have design skills, you can create your own models and sell the printed items on Etsy or eBay, or even sell the digital files themselves for others to print. If design isn't your forte, you can still download open source models and print them to order. Just ensure you have the rights if selling. Another path is local prototyping and parts replacement service. Small businesses or inventors in your area might need one-off prototypes, and ordering from industrial services can be expensive or slow. You can step in to print their design overnight. Similarly, everyday folks sometimes need a replacement part, say a broken plastic knob on an appliance or a clip in a car, which you can model and print for them, saving them from buying a whole new appliance. 23. Butcher bandsaw. If you've ever tried to cut through a beef bone with a handsaw, you'll know why a butcher's bandsaw is invaluable. It's a powerful saw that slices through meat and bone with ease, enabling butchers to create precise cuts of meat efficiently. Owning a butcher bandsaw can be the cornerstone of a meat processing or butchery business, even on a small scale. With a bandsaw, you could start a custom butchering service, for example, processing deer and other game for hunters in your region. Hunters often pay $100 or more per deer for a processor to skin, cut, and package the meat. Beyond wild game, consider working with local farmers who raise livestock. Small-scale farmers might sell halves or quarters of beef, pigs, or goats directly to customers but need someone to butcher the carcass into retail cuts. You can be that person. Another angle, ethnic meat markets or restaurants sometimes need specific cuts, like cross-cut beef shanks for ossobuco, or thin-sliced bones for soup, that you can produce with the right saw blade and skill. 24. Ice cube machine. An ice cube machine, specifically a commercial ice maker that produces large quantities of ice, can serve businesses and events in your area. How does this make money? You can start by supplying bagged ice to local retailers, restaurants, and food trucks. For instance, small convenience stores often buy ice from distributors to resell. You could become a local supplier, delivering bags of ice regularly. If you can produce ice for, say, 30 cents a bag in costs, water, electricity, bag, labor, and stores buy it at $1 and sell for $2, everyone makes a profit. Your advantage as a local producer is freshness and responsiveness. You can fulfill emergency orders on a hot weekend when demand spikes. You can offer an ice delivery service where you bring, say, 10 large coolers of freshly made ice to an event and keep them replenished. Event planners might gladly outsource this headache to you for a fee. One more angle. During summer, set up a roadside stand in areas like beach towns or lake communities and sell bagged ice directly to vacationers who need to fill coolers. Now, if you want to start a small business under just $5,000, I will recommend you must watch the video from this end screen.